Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we're going to be watching Inception by Christopher Nolan. I have not seen this movie in a long time. I don't think you have either.
Yeah, probably 10 plus years.
Yeah. So we're going to be enjoying this. I'm excited.
You excited? I'm curious to see if I can remember at all what happened. Okay, good. Time to enjoy Inception featuring, God, a big cast actually.
Yes. It's like post-Titanic.
Yeah. Damn. Floated all the way off the door.
Oh. You think he was checking out his ass?
I thought he was going to stick.
Okay. Alright then. Oh.
Oh.
Spinny thingy.
It's a dreidel, no?
If this is a dream and you have a safe full of secrets, I need to know what's in that safe.
He literally said, if you have a safe in here, tell me where it is. Bro, you couldn't have been more like... Oh, I remember this. Oh, I remember that scene.
Oh, right. I remember this reminded me a bit of like The Matrix in the sense of like multiple like worlds within, you know? Or like they're asleep in one. Not Matrix doesn't have multiple worlds, but like just the way that they're not conscious while something's happening. It's very Matrix like.
Yes.
Or I guess the way of looking at it is that the outer world can affect whatever they're doing in the other world, you know? That's the original Rachel, no? Or no, she's the daughter of Ra's al Ghul.
Yes. Oh, no, isn't she Ra's al Ghul?
Or she's Ra's al Ghul, whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe she dies. She has one of the worst
Spoiler!
deaths. One of the worst deaths in cinema history.
There you go.
Actually crazy that made it. That's like one of like Nolan's faux pas, to be honest. That's a really good chair.
That's true.
There you go. She got it on the chair. She didn't get up. How much does she weigh?
Turn around.
The gun, Dom.
Bro, the girl. Do you think this is a real set?
Yes. Well, yeah, for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's Nolan.
That's true.
I mean, they built out like a little Gotham City for the first Batman to like do a couple of stunts in a locker hangar.
I did not know that.
It's pretty crazy.
Damn.
In the cake. What?
Duncan. Oh.
Yep.
Not too bad.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, Nolan, we see you.
Some fun effects right there. Yes, they're within another dream.
Okay. All right. Okay. This can't be much harder to follow than Tenet, so.
You mean Blade Runner?
Or Blade Runner for that matter.
Tell us what you know.
But like, why are they being chased by those people?
Now.
Because like it's all dreams or memories, right? Of things that each of these, like depending on which person's dream or memory they're currently in, right? So like before that they were in Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character. Now they're in this guy's character, or not him, but the other one, with the music.
This guy.
Him,
Yeah, because they put the music on his head.
And so there's an interaction that he, like no, it's already starting. Oh boy. All right, lock in. Get ready.
I don't like trains.
Is there any mention on why he doesn't like trains after?
I don't know. I don't know. Gotta figure out where the dreams end. Okay, well that... Put the gun down.
I mean, honestly though, like it must get, if you're in a dream within a dream of a dream, when do you know if you're not in a dream?
The dreidel, or whatever. I'm gonna keep calling it a dreidel.
Isn't it like a totem?
I guess, yeah, the totem or the spinny thing, the Beyblade.
Beyblade!
Yeah. So the Beyblade, if it falls, he should be out of the dream. Right?
I think so.
I think so.
No, we're supposed to deliver Saito's expansion plans to Cobalt Engineering 2 hours ago. By now they know we failed.
Okay, so their mission, from what we've gathered, is to get, like you just said, their plans or whatever.
Yes.
I guess the way he got them was by extracting his dream, literally.
Or become an old man, filled with regret.
Was that a callback to the first scene?
Whoa, shit.
Never did like your office, did you?
Alfred.
Damn. I forgot he was in this, to be honest. It's not often that he's... Or not often. This isn't long after Batman. This is before the last one, actually.
Yeah.
This is during Dark Knight.
It's in between Dark Knight Rises, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, he really did this in the between it. I kind of forgot. I thought he would have done this right after he finished Dark Knight, this trilogy. So that makes sense why he worked with him. But then Interstellar is also 2014, so he uses him there too. I guess he uses him more than I thought. I guess after Interstellar, we don't see him. Do we see him in Tenet? I didn't really watch it. Don't remember watching it.
I only saw it once. Or like twice.
Okay. Don't think he's in it.
All I know is I just saw him in Journey 2, The Mysterious Island.
Okay.
He's a pretty good guy, to be honest.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
Are you not questioning why this random guy's like, draw mazes for me, please?
I want to know how she had enough time to do that and those other really shitty ones in the same amount of time.
Yeah.
And he didn't even tell her to stop.
Yeah, damn, is this just a Nolan roast? Like, are we just calling him out today?
It's a good movie. It's going good.
It is a
so
good
far,
movie
though.
so
Yes.
So, are we just accepting that this is like common practice in this world? Like, it seems like he's just like, hey, by the way, so like dreams, and then she's like, yes, I totally understand. No, like I just need to know that like this is commonplace in the world.
I feel like though, but he is kind of speaking about like how dreams actually feel. He's not talking about their work in the dreams.
Right.
You know?
That is true. But like he's inviting her to participate in this. Like she doesn't seem rather fazed by like the fact that this guy is talking about the idea of, well, we know we can somewhat control our dreams a little bit, right? There are ways that we do, but like not to this extent.
Not to that extent. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, so they're already in the dream.
Yes. Dude, these effects are amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, for a 2011 film, come on.
Yeah. I don't know. I saw Spider-Man do it, so. Damn. This is gonna make me want to, like, train myself to, like, lucid dream or something like that. I don't know what I would do if I managed, to be honest.
I'd probably just fly.
Yeah. I don't know. Since I wake up and I get the last little bit of, you know, that dream, whatever's in my head, I'm just thinking, that's just my life. Why am I dreaming about my life?
The one part where everything folds. What happens to those buildings that are in the middle? Do they get crushed, do you
Probably.
think? Or you think there's just a big enough gap so that they can close?
It's a good question.
They're gonna attack us?
No. Just you.
Alright, just whisper it, don't
Yeah.
tell her. I wonder what the script looks like for this. It's like, you're going to walk. Grab mirrors that were not there and create them. I don't know.
I have a point. Yeah. I wonder at what point is it hard for certain actors to kind of understand like their environment while they're acting if they can't like conceptualize the script, right? Like I can imagine that this gets complex and if they're not understanding, they don't know how to act in it, right? But that's
Yeah.
why good actors are good actors, right? That's why he always has the top cast working with them, you know, because they're able to, you know, decipher it.
Yeah, I mean, this was like top A-listers one
Yeah.
after another. Like,
Reality's not gonna be enough for her now, and when she comes back.
It's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be pretty messed up too if I was like, oh, I having a dream and now I'm in the real world.
Hey, there he is. There's Bane.
The relationship with the father.
Cool. Attack his daddy issues. Got it. Good plan.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what he said.
Dreaming now, are you?
Bro, that guy must have felt so cool saying that line.
You're not dreaming now.
You're not dreaming now, are ya?
Guys, you go to watch Inception. I'd be like, look, I'm in the market. I'm gonna get to watch Inception.
Oh, me too. Honestly, if I was just any background, any Nolan movie, that'd be it. That'd be it. You would not hear me shut up at parties or like reunions. Bro, I'd be telling my family, I told Leo he had to leave. No coffee for him.
Yeah. This music, I've definitely heard it before, and I'm glad I figured out where it's from, but I'm trying to figure out what context I heard it before this. Oh, I know where it's from. In one of the live concerts of Two Cellos, they played this, because they play a lot of Zimmer's stuff. And so I was like, this sounds so familiar, why is it? I've never listened to Inception's like soundtrack. I've been listening to the Dark Knight soundtrack like a lot. It's really good.
Really good, yeah. I don't know. I think I've heard a little bit of the Inception like soundtrack, but obviously the time is the most like iconic one.
Yeah. This was a real set. I do remember seeing
Oh yes, and they like actually like
yeah,
lifted
actually
and moved it.
moves,
And, like,
yeah. I just want to say, Harry Potter did it first. That's it. Just gonna leave
The
it
stairs that
there. Stairs
moving.
moving. I'm just saying, copycats. It's actually very interesting because this movie really is like the main objective of this movie is really just like really straightforward and simple, but like everything around it, the world around it that Nolan's currently building is like done really well.
Yeah, that's true. Because like I remember when this movie came out, everybody was like, "Yo, like you want to watch a movie? You're gonna have to watch like 20 times." Inception, and it's like everybody was like so confused about it, and everybody was like, "You have to watch it like so many times. I don't understand it. It's not straightforward." But like, you know, you have a point. It's the story itself is straightforward, but it's like the fact of, hey, you can create this, you can do this. There's so much architecture. There's like engineers, and there's like chemists, and there's like, you know, all these different things to go into a dream. I think that's what makes it just a difficult part. But that's Nolan's brain, right? So
it's crazy though, because like if he was able to do it so well in this, like what happened to Tenet? Like seriously, that was like a lot of people's complaint was that it was just far too confusing. But like how?
Yeah.
Like even I found it confusing, and like you know, if you watch enough Nolan movies, you get used to his pacing, you get used to the way he tries to present things. But Tenet would just seem like just threw everything out the window, and he tried something new that didn't work as well.
yeah.
I don't know.
You see?
Oh,
Very
that guy was definitely like not expecting that slap. That actor is probably just like, you're just gonna stay there. You, no matter what happens, keep your eyes closed. And they just got this guy to slap him.
Yeah. Everything's just fine.
Hold up, he saw his totem.
But it's fine if he sees it, as long as he doesn't handle it.
He did handle it in his dream. Remember, he was.
Oh, right, in that, and he spun it, but we didn't see it drop.
Yeah. I don't know.
But I think we've backed from there, haven't we? Right?
I don't know. I'm just confused myself. I'm sorry.
Dr. Oppenheimer.
We bring out the big guns.
My father doesn't want me to be him.
That's how you fix daddy issues. Right?
A really effective way. Good job. It is quite fascinating though, because like this movie has multiple layers. Like we talked about time and stuff like that. No one loves this whole time concept.
Yeah.
But this one's definitely very unique. I don't think there's any movie of his that's like this one. I mean, like they all have unique concepts of like changing time, but this one talks a lot about like the mind and like how it plays on itself.
Yeah.
Although the one with Robin Williams and Al Pacino, which is called Insomnia,
Oh yes,
That's
Insomnia,
it.
yes.
is a little bit of this, but not nearly as technical.
Yeah.
Like by a mile.
Ariadne, terrific work, by the way.
Get damn, Chilio. Is she under 25 or like?
I actually forgot about that. Yo, I actually forgot he does that. That's insane.
What? I'm so confused. Okay.
12th floor.
He's like suppressing her in his like subconscious or in his memory or whatever. And so like I'm gonna come back for you is like I'm gonna deal or I'm gonna like face the fact of whatever. Like she's dead, we know that, but like
Yeah.
he's not accepting that. Maybe that it's his fault or whatever. Who knows?
I feel like it's mostly just him trying to keep that presence alive so that she doesn't lose who she was.
Right, but why would why would his own subconscious make her say, what did she say? Something along the lines of like, why are you keeping me here or whatever? Or you said you would...
You said you would grow old together.
Yeah, I mean, okay, right.
Oh.
But why would she say it that way if like... It seems like it indicates that he did something.
And like he thinks he's at fault or knows at fault.
Yeah. So, they said that the drug that they have to help them wake them from like 3 layers deep of sleep is good for inner ear. So any movement really, or like subtle change in velocity should wake them up. They're doing this on a plane. Let's just hope there's no turbulence.
I feel like it's more than that because you have to remember it's literally like a falling sensation they describe it as, right?
Have you never had that sensation on a flight? Come on. I'm just saying, I hope there's no, storms up ahead in the plane. I'm just logic, you know?
I guess, yeah.
I'm just saying, I just maybe it's clear skies, you know? There's no problems. 10-hour flight.
You're right, I guess, in the sense that like sometimes when I'll be like asleep on a plane, like a lot of turbulence, I'll like wake up and jolt up a bit, but I was trying to understand why within their dream they have people shooting at them and there's a train in the middle of the street.
Did somebody from the flight know that they were going to be on it and they're now connected into the same subconscious? That's what I'm thinking. Because how else would they get in there?
I guess,
And
yeah.
you're right. Like, why would they be shooting at him? Unless...
It's part of their plan.
Maybe. Or maybe it's just the way he dreams. Just gets into random shootouts.
Yo, but honestly, do you think you would have to be trained military person to be able to like have your subconscious be military trained? Or do you think you just because like you've seen movies, those people are military trained?
Whoa, that was an Inception moment. What?
Okay, so those subconscious guys with guns.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Do you think the person whose brain they're in has to be military trained for those people to know to be military trained? Or just like by seeing it, they know what to do?
I see what you mean. I would... Somebody knows how it works, but I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe not. Because of how, like, loose and, like, if you, like, supposedly know how it works, you don't necessarily need to know the intricate details. You just need to know that weapon, shoot, bullet, you know? So he doesn't need to be more complicated than that.
An extractor
they're saying.
teach his subconscious to defend itself, so...
So they were trained. His subconscious...
So what happens when we die?
I drop into limbo.
Are you serious?
Limbo?
Unconstructed dream space.
Well, what the...
Okay, so Yeah.
Yeah, so he's been in limbo. And anything happens to them, they all go in limbo.
Limbo is gonna become your reality. You're gonna be lost down there so long that you're gonna become an old man.
There's another callback to the beginning.
Yes. Okay.
In order to get back home,
Oh no.
we had to kill ourselves.
Oh, to wake up.
Yeah. No. Bad.
Damn, that's tough though. Wow. 50 years in that level?
Yeah.
Whole lifetime?
Yeah.
And then coming back and being like, yeah, it was all fake.
Right? Just step back inside now. Come on.
No. I'm going to jump and you're coming with me. How you threatened to kill me.
Why did you do that?
Okay, so that's why he's running away from home.
Because you'll be together.
Sweetheart! Look at me! Oh no! Jesus Christ!
That all makes sense.
Wow.
Wait, is she suggesting that he accidentally planted the idea of them staying in there in the subconsciousness, so when she woke up she wanted to stay in the subconsciousness? Is that what she's saying?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think she was just saying that, like, you have to, like, forgive yourself for that, because it isn't your fault.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to reevaluate my list of Nolan movies. Like, Inception was always up there, but
Yeah.
man,
Inception?
might be top 3, to be honest.
No way!
No, we repair his relationship with his father whilst exposing his godfather's true nature.
Nice. Literally, they're gonna be there, like, fixing her daddy issues by giving them Godfather daddy issues.
There goes Mr. Charles.
Okay, so second layer.
Yeah.
Let's see what kind of weirdness happens here.
Well, would you consider it the third layer? Because, like, real life, present, first layer, second layers?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But the movie said no.
Yeah, fair enough.
I do agree with you there. That's so true. The people around his subconscious would start to look at
The people
the people
around
who
him.
aren't around him. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Who aren't a part of it. When they're affecting the world that they're in, and his kids showed up.
Yes, yes.
Got it. Okay. Look at that. Redeeming ourselves from last week. Let's go.
I'm surprised that doesn't inflict a kick. Because, like, bro, your whole
Your
body
whole body.
is
So
shifting.
So the theory of the plane is thrown out the window if that doesn't kick in. Unless, what did they say? No, didn't they say the deeper you go, the less, like, because for, like, the bullet wound,
Oh.
they said, like, the less you'll feel it, the deeper they go. So maybe it needs to be really significant.
Like a legit
Like,
fall.
yeah.
Yeah.
That or just, like, they broke their own logic of the movie. Which is very possible, too.
It's okay. It's little things like that we don't care about.
That's Fisher's projection of Browning. Let's follow him and see how he behaves.
Why?
Because how he acts will tell us if Fisher was starting to suspect his motives the way we want him to.
Oh, because his subconscious will think that he's doing dirty stuff, right?
The kidnappers are working for you.
Robert.
Wow.
It's working.
And that's his own subconscious saying that now.
That's, yeah.
We'll enter his subconscious and find out what he doesn't want you to know.
Wow. I'm still trying to just imagine Christopher Nolan just trying to explain this to like a board meeting of like producers, like, so this and this and this and this and this, and going into this person's dream, and he's gonna help his own dream, and yeah. Anyways.
I know.
Hello, cat. Come with me. Oh, kitty. Okay, bye, kitty. That was practical. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. It's damn impressive.
It's the same thing they used in High School Musical.
What?
High School Musical 3. When Troy Bolton's like in a locker room and it's like spinning.
Is it? I don't
It's gotta be.
Yeah, they were like, they called up Nolan. They were like, guess what? And Nolan was like, my favorite movie. And they let him use it. I feel like Nolan gets down with High School Musical. I could see it.
I could see it too.
Paradox.
Me too. I would explain that to a subconsciousness. Oh, did you see his finger?
What happened to it?
He just had his middle finger out like that as he's backing up. Okay, how'd you not see him?
He's a really slim guy.
He's been spider crawling in the hallway for like at least a minute. Someone's behind you.
Oh, she made it.
No. Oh, because she told Cobb about the vent ducts.
Right.
So she knew that. Oh.
Oh no.
So that's it, then we failed.
All right.
Only Nolan would invest you in a 2.5-hour movie
And done.
and not come to a conclusion. I'm kidding. As we said before, the story's like that. Not the part, but it's like
The whole movie.
the whole, yeah.
So she just suggested him going inside again
Yeah.
before he's like fully gone.
Yeah.
Oh, because Fisher's trapped in the subconsciousness level right now because he died.
In limbo or whatever
In
they
limbo,
call it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
if they go further down, they're in limbo. Is that what it is?
Yeah. So they're like currently in limbo.
Limbo state, yes.
Yeah. It's just that they're not trapped there like he is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yet.
Yes.
But how does... So you're saying people that die in the real world are then in limbo, I guess? Cause
I think only if they die when they're in the dream.
So that means that her jumping off that in the hotel was a dream then? Because she's in limbo. Right?
Yo, hold up. I'm not even joking. I think you just cracked something crazy.
Because like that's what you're telling me. If it's only through limbo, because we were saying that was reality, but that's not reality then. So that dream or that memory with the kids was in reality. He was wrong. It was a dream.
Unless he created her in his subconsciousness?
Yeah, I guess.
Bro.
No, she keep. Yeah, I get.
But he hasn't been back in.
He hasn't been back in. This is the first time he's back in limbo.
Yeah.
So she's only there
been in limbo
because he's there. Well, that would make sense, right? Like
I thought we got this movie.
I think
Nolan.
Oh.
Okay. Let's just say, that she is just a projection of his mind in the subconsciousness.
That's okay. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. Too.
Yes. Do you think she can see the kids too?
Maybe actually, because he is implementing the kids into the world.
Yeah.
Like she would be, like she constructed all those levels, so it's the same thing.
That's true. You're right.
I feel guilt, Mom. The idea. It caused
you to question your reality came from me.
What is happening? Nolan, why?
So he's trying.
Now tell me why!
Because you did it again!
So basically, in the subconscious level, they basically. Okay, so he basically wanted her to get out of the subconscious level, so he said, this world is not real.
Yeah.
This world is not real. And so then she came out of that subconscious level thinking this world is not real because that idea was planted in her mind. So that's all she thought about.
Got it.
Oh my god!
Okay.
I just got like random goosebumps all over.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Dude, my little like
Wow.
like 15 or 14-year-old brain did not understand this at all.
No, like there's no way.
Oh. He's in limbo. Did he just die?
Yeah.
Okay, so Saito's in subconsciousness. These two are in subconsciousness.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's waiting for the kick.
Yeah. And they're trying to time it. Each kick has to go off though.
Yeah.
Because then the first kick, the van won't do anything if the rest of them aren't.
Yes, exactly. This is his mind now, though.
Yeah.
But that pin to the safe, he created himself, and he made his own subconscious think that was the code, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I know you were disappointed. I couldn't be you.
I was disappointed that you tried.
Bro,
Okay.
mission success. That's what
Damn.
they want. Oh my god.
All right.
Find Saito and bring him back!
So
You said you
he missed the kick.
Yes. Him and Saito missed the kick.
Yeah, but Saito thought he was dead.
No, because he's still within a dream. So his...
Right, he got shot at the beginning. Right.
Yes.
Right, yeah. Okay.
So he died in the subconsciousness, not at the beginning. In the beginning, he's still alive because time goes slowly.
Ooh. Oh my god, it's literally full circle back to the beginning of the movie.
Yep.
Alright. See how it is. Such a good movie. It's the plane and then
We're back at the beginning.
at the beginning.
Full circle.
Come back with me. Come back.
Okay, but how did he come all the way back? Because he had to make his own kicks throughout, right?
Right, but if you die, you move.
Up?
You wake up.
But they said it's too strong for when you die. That's why they went to the
In
subconscious
limbo,
level.
yeah.
Unless... Well, I mean, they must have put a timer on their potent drink or whatever.
Maybe.
And
Maybe
that
it wore
that's
out.
like the kick pulling them up.
Possibly.
Because maybe, you know what? Maybe the reason why they were going to the subconscious because it's so potent that when they would die, they would just go to the subconscious instead of waking up. But because now the potency's gone, when they die, they just wake up.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but for them to have gone that long, they must have gone through so many years in that subconscious level.
That's true too, yeah, because it's a lot of time.
Yeah, they're like 5 layers deep or something.
Right, yeah.
Wasn't he in France? Like, how do you know he was coming?
Like, we-
Like, how do you know he was coming? 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 he convinced himself to not see their faces in his dreams to convince himself that it was a dream when he couldn't see their faces.
Right, yeah.
But he saw their faces in a moment where he was vulnerable in a supposed dream where we have no idea because the totem's still going. Because he could technically still be in the subconscious or in a different level up that he just never woke up from.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible.
Bro!
God damn it. I thought we had it.
I thought we had it. It's just the ending.
It's just the ending. So he's in the subconscious, and the next time we see him, he's all the way in the airplane.
Yes.
Supposedly in the real world.
Yes.
The thing that's convinced me that he's not actually in the real world, after all of that, because we don't get an answer, is my point that I made way back about the possibility that when she died, and went to limbo because she was still in a dream, right?
Yeah.
So that convinces me that he is still in the dream. Because there was never... Okay, so like there's the kids' faces, right? He never wanted to see the kids' faces because he knew he was in a dream,
Yeah.
But it wasn't the fact that he couldn't envision that. Like, because in my mind, let's say he didn't know what his kids' faces look like for some reason. He does know because he spent time with them at some point and in reality.
Yeah.
So he didn't want to get trapped by seeing their face. That's why he didn't want to see them in the dream.
Yes. Yeah, because yes. Sorry, go ahead.
No, like I'm like processing all of this. I'm so.
Because okay, the one thing we know for sure is that to come back up a level from within an inception of a dream, you need a hard enough kick to wake you up.
Right.
Right. And so that's why when she's in the subconscious, I'm talking about Ariande, she literally jumps off a fucking like roof or building.
Yeah.
Okay. So he finds Saito.
Yeah.
They convince themselves to go back.
Right.
Okay. My thing is that might have made it possible for them to come back is that the sedative ran out. So then
It's possible.
when they shot themselves, it pushed them up a level.
Could be.
But that means it's only up a level. Right? But then at that point, actually, the sedative is already gone.
Then they could just keep repeating over and over again. But the other thing is that the sedative was still active when all those other kicks were coming into play.
Yes.
When Ariana jumped off the building and just died, that's enough of a kick. So if the sedative was still there, they could just do that over and over again. You know what I mean? Because if that's enough of a kick, hitting the ground at that force, then they could just do that in each of the levels. I'm sure they could find a spot to jump from each of those. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. You also have
the only one is maybe... But even then, even if they got stuck on where the van was in the water, even then, they could still be in it. They just have to... Like, how did the rest of them get out of that? Never really explained that either.
No.
They all ended up on the plane too.
Because they always mentioned throughout the movie that there was a timer.
Right? From the device.
Yes. Like, we saw it at the beginning when they were in the train with Saito, when they were in his brain at first.
Yeah.
And, not even in his brain, but in the other architects. Yeah. There was a timer and it just went off and they all woke up. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, because if... The one thing that I don't know is if, let's just say the timer goes off, but you're within another dream, does it go through all those levels to just wake you all the way up?
If the sedative isn't there, then it should wake them up.
Yeah.
Unless he's on the subconscious level still. That's pretty deep. But I don't know how effect. Regardless of that, though, regardless of like how they got back to the real world, establish a few scenarios where it is the real world because the totem falls.
Yes.
In multiple scenes. But we don't know if he ever returned back to it. But it doesn't make any sense because we saw him on the plane and that's real.
Like, let's just say he's in the subconsciousness, right? And he's like, I'm waking up.
Yeah.
He wakes up with Saito, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then there's a chance that, for example, when he leaves subconsciousness and he's back in the dream state, but in one of those levels, let's just say he's drowning, right? In the thing, and he just drowns, he just dies.
Yeah.
Then he probably goes deep back down into subconsciousness.
Could have gone back down, yeah.
And then at that point, convinced himself.
Yeah.
You know, like his brain just creates the scenario.
In the last scene, when he's walking out of the airport, we saw all the other people
Yes.
there.
Yes.
We saw Saito wake up in his younger age.
Yes.
So they're all there, supposedly.
Yes. So it means it's not just him who made it all the way back, but him and Saito, who was heavily injured too.
Yeah. Well, he was heavily injured in the first layer of the dream.
First layer, yeah, but still, he's
So-
heavily injured. He has to go back all those layers.
Would the injury still be there if he got sent? But that's still his own subconscious. Like, it has nothing to do anymore with the rest of them. So if he didn't get out, none of it really makes a difference.
Yeah.
Because it's all his own imagination.
Yeah.
Essentially, his own dreams.
Yeah.
The one thing is that if he is in the subconscious, he was letting go of his wife
Yeah.
in that last scene. So even if he was down there and he sees his kids, because it didn't seem like he was ever going to see his kids again. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no reason for him to return to his kids. He said, like, oh, I'll try to be there or whatever. Like, the grandmother didn't want him to be there. You know what I mean? It's like, can I talk to grandmother? No, she's shaking her head. Like, they don't want him to be there, or she doesn't want him to be there. So maybe he can't see his kids. Because, I don't know, maybe, whatever. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
So why now is he able to see his kids? Maybe because he's in his subconscious then.
Yeah. And they were doing the exact same thing, wearing the exact same clothes.
Yeah, that's true
as
too.
when he left.
That is very, very true. Yeah, yeah, and like you said, Michael Caine's character was in France.
Yeah, and then just randomly.
Now shows up in L.A.
Yeah.
And he says welcome, like he lives there.
Yeah.
But he doesn't that doesn't make any sense. Okay.
He's a professor in France. Like, he shouldn't be over there unless he told him about it beforehand. But, like, how did he know he was going to succeed, right?
Yeah. For God's sakes. Again, we'll turn to you guys and see if you can answer this, because I'm lost. I'm lost again. I failed. I mean, I'm more confident in the answer this time.
Yeah,
I
me
will
too.
say that. Like, I don't
Yeah.
feel like I have to search it, because I feel like most people are going to come up with the same, like, answers. So we'll leave it to you guys to let us know down below what you thought of Inception and what the actual ending is. I mean, I knew this was coming, right? We all knew this was coming, but, like, I am still very proud of us for actually, kind of following it, I feel like, more or less to the T, or at the very least understanding the concepts and, like, really,
Yeah, I feel like we did pretty good analyzing each layer that they were going down and why, and the possibility of being able to come back, At least I think we got that down pat, except for the subconscious part.
Yeah, that's the part that's
it's the
really,
whole thing. Yeah, but
he really Nolan was just like, here's this one last layer, by the way. Like, he only introduced it, like, way into the movie too, like, really right before the final act. He was like, yeah, by the way, there's this, like, limbo thing, and I'm like, cool,
great,
thanks for that, Nolan. You did a good job. Anyways, I think we'll leave it there for today. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you guys in the next movie.